Valued at roughly $65 billion and with 600 million users worldwide, one would think that the social networking site Facebook would have the very best security measures in place. But as any user whose account has been hacked will tell you, that's far from reality. And now Congressman Ed Markey and Joe Barton are leaning on Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg to find out why some advertisers and third parties have been able to gain access to users' personal information. Here to join the conversation is Nick Percoco, Senior Vice President and Head of Spider Labs. Good afternoon, Nick.
Good afternoon, Martin. Thanks for having me.
Big picture first, your company deals specifically with internet security. So tell me, do you think that security is a real Achilles heel for a company like Facebook?
Oh, I certainly do. I mean, we have, like you mentioned, 600 million users worldwide storing all of their information online, all their personal information, and you have a lot of cyber criminals that want to go after that information. It's extremely valuable for those organizations who want to prey on citizens for their activities, whereabouts, their likes, and their friends and family.
And is that because Facebook likes to have an open system of communication that invites criminals to access people's individual Facebooks?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, as an end user of Facebook, when you first sign up for an account, the default access is wide open. So you actually have to go in and click on those boxes and set it so that you could only restrict access to your account to your friends and family that you have connections with. So yes, so by default, it's wide open. Anybody can find people. And I would venture to guess that most end users do not go into those tabs and click down into those interfaces to change those settings manually.
And the major aspect that Congressman Markey and Barton take issue with is that advertisers are able to gain personal information through Facebook applications, these apps that are everywhere. But haven't we heard of this problem before? And why do you think it's yet to be properly addressed by the executives at Facebook?
Well, with the specific issue, it really has to do with how the web works. Basically, when you visit a website and you're browsing around on that website and you click a link that goes to an external website, the external website actually knows where you came from. And in this specific case with Facebook, those advertisers were able to see where the end users were coming from when they were viewing those ads. And unfortunately, there was something like a secret key or a token that was available within that URL, within that information that those advertisers were gathering, and that could grant them access to those Facebook users' accounts and all their profile information.
This has actually affected our team because the executive producer of this broadcast had his account hacked, and his primary complaint was that the site doesn't seem to have any kind of customer service support. Indeed, we called them and asked them to comment on this story today along with you. No one's called us. There's been no response whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing to think about is that no one pays to have a Facebook account. You know, if you have a Facebook account, you're signing up, it's free. There's really no level of service level agreements. Really, Facebook's whole model is to sell that information to their advertisers and to the people who want to mine their social network for information. So as an end user, you're opting in to provide your information about your family, with your birth date, your hometown, all that information and all the things you like to do, and really you're feeding into their engine so that all the advertisers and other people they do business with can pull that information out to make other decisions.
Yeah, it's free to us, but Mr. Zuckerberg is now a billionaire as a result. Nick Percoco, thanks so much for your insight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.